out of there.
First at the end, like, change gears.
I'm at the end, hit it with something at the end.
If you can't change gears, you can't play running back. Let's go.
Open up and run.
Hit it.
Open up and run. Open up and run. Huh? Come on.
Boy, if you stand in front of me, you're going to run it forward. You're going to fuck up the score. Let's go.
Let's go. Dip your hips. When you make that turn, dip them hips. Let's go. Let's go, big man. Come on. Pretty good. Let's go.
All the way.
Hey, what's going on? It's Coach Tyler Simmons of Value NYC Physical Preparation. Today at the Hype Combine we have going on, we have over 100 athletes from the city and the surrounding areas of New York City coming to compete, showcase their talents in front of a lot of college coaches from all levels of NCAA and NAIA. We have different stations. We have all positions available here. Right now, we just went through the dynamic warm-up. We had guys go into stations and general football drills to kind of see how they move through L drills, pro agility, different shuttle drills, and now we're going to specify that through their position. So we're giving them a break right now to hydrate and replenish, and then we're going to break out into two different fields where we have the quarterback showcasing quarterback skills, running back showcasing running back skills, DB showing off DB skills, and so on and so forth. So we prepped up to this point to get them to prepare and showcase their talent for their position in which they would like to get shown in front of these college coaches for the next level. So we're really kind of evaluating them, the coaches are evaluating them to see how they would progress into the next level, because that's essentially the bottom line. They want to get to the next level from high school to college. So how do they do that? They come here, they showcase and show what they got.
Get there.
Get it? Come on, get it? Be vocal, be energetic. Show that this is something you want. This is the first time that this has ever happened in New York. Most of the towns go down south, right? So we're doing this up in New York with again, Hype and the HarlemJets. Get it?
Got it.
That's not everybody. Gentlemen, get it?
Got it.
1 clap, 2 claps.
Grow up, we're trying to give back. We're trying to make it so that more people want to look at you and give you an opportunity. The deck isn't fair. This is your way of saying you want it. We want you to ask questions so that you can understand what it's going to be like a chapter from now, and you can be equipped in every possible way. If you deserve to be there, get a fair shot. So if you have a question, if there's something that we can do, please let us know. But Mike is here to answer questions, help you out, give his experience. Please, be real, be an honest person, and ask a question that's difficult. I don't know what to do. I need to balance work and listening to my coaches. Whatever is going to be best for you. People are listening to you. They want to hear what you're talking about and what matters. Mike.
What did it take of you mentally to stay in the league?
Mentally, it's a big mental game. That was, for me personally, that was the biggest jump from college to the NFL. You know, like from high school to college, that's a big jump, right? You know, but from college to NFL, you go from having a playbook maybe this big to having a playbook, you know, probably half that size every week. You see what I'm saying? And so it's a whole nother mental game. So you really have to be on top of the game when you're at that level, because people are so good that you have to, you know, be on point kind of in every aspect.
Do you feel like your work ethic changed between high school and college?
Me personally, I kind of always had the same work ethic just growing up. You know, I always did my best at whatever, you know, I was doing. I at least tried my best, you know. So at the end of the day, I never had any regrets. I always try to put in my best effort to put myself in the best position to succeed.
Stand up, young man. Here we go.
What was the biggest distractions of being a student athlete in high school and college?
Biggest distractions in college? That was, I mean, it kind of depends on the people's personality. For me personally, I didn't really let people distract me, because I knew what I wanted, what my end game was. I wanted to go to the NFL, so I kind of, you know, I just stayed focused. I mean, I had fun too, you know, I had friends and I went out every once in a while and all that, but I knew what my goal was, so I just stayed focused. But I definitely seen people, you know, maybe try to like party too much or whatever, you know. You just kind of have to see your goal and do what you gotta do to get there.
What do you think?
Stand up.
What do you think helped you stand out to colleges and the NFL?
Probably just I guess the first thing was I actually went to, like, you know how the combines and everything, they're just like this, and so that was kind of the thing that got me more on the radar. I did really good at, you know, these camps, and whether it was, you know, in high school, you know, I went to camps just like this, and I did really good during those camps, and college coaches see me and they're like, oh man, like, when they look at this kid, took me to a side, they saw my film and everything, and that's when I started getting offers. And then even same thing from college, right? I did a combine, pro days, all of that. I did have really good times, and like, who is this kid? And then they look further deeper into it. So that's kind of, you know, this kind of situation right here is what started everything.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about the importance of diet? I know a lot of people put it into like the weight room and things like that, but how important was diet for you in college, and how more important was it, if it was, in the pros?
I mean, for me personally, everybody's body's different. For me personally, I can eat anything I wanted to, but then, you know, I had a teammate that if he ate half of what I ate, he would gain 10 pounds on the spot. You know, so everybody's body's kind of different, but definitely it was a higher level. You know, like they have nutritionists and everything, they're on you, you know. Like in the NFL, for example, if I was 5 pounds overweight, that would be like a $3,000 fine, $500 every pound you're overweight. You know, you don't even get to practice. If you don't make weight, you're not practicing. You know, you got to make your body weight, you got to have your fat percentage. So it's a big deal. So you got to, you know, you got to know yourself, and you got to eat right. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
So can you talk a little bit about like what people at this level, kids at this level, can be doing to make sure they're optimizing their nutrition so that they can perform at peak ability on the field?
Oh man, honestly, I can't lie. I didn't have the best diet, but I mean, everybody's body's different. But yeah, definitely, yeah, nutritionist maybe.
Question over here, young man, stand up. I have two questions for you. Did you reach out to coaches yourself? Did you reach out to coaches yourself?
I did in a way. I mean, I did. Yeah, I sent like tape out and stuff, but honestly, that didn't really work. What worked for me is going to camps like this, and then college coaches physically seeing you in person, because you gotta understand, there's thousands of people out there sending in their film. And do you really think these coaches are going through their film? Like, now they probably got some assistant looking at the film like, okay, whatever, you know. So it's like, but when they see you in person, and then it's like, okay, like, who is this kid? And then you give them the film, then they'll watch it, you know.
Like, what were your struggles in colleges when you were picking? What were your struggles?
Oh, like my biggest struggles in college?
Yeah, when you were picking which college to go to.
Oh, picking what college to go to?
Yeah.
I guess just everything, because it's like one of the biggest decisions of your life. Yeah, so for me, I mean, my main goal, I wanted to go to the NFL, but at the same time too, you got to have a backup plan and everything. So it's like I wanted to go to a good college, you know, it was good at football, good academically, and in a good position for me to play and for my best chance of having success at the next level. So you kind of have to look at everything, whether, you know, it's like the depth chart or, you know, what college it is. You know, you kind of have to look at your positives and negatives of every situation, and that's kind of what I did. I looked at what college, all my colleges I was looking at, and then, okay, what are the pros of going here? What are the cons? And then I took all those and compared them to all the colleges, and then made a decision at the end of that.
A few more questions, fellas. Stand up.
My name is Angel. When you was going through your process, right? Like the obstacles and circumstances that you faced while you was on the process, like going to college, going to the NFL. Like, how did you deal with it?
For me, I just always remember what my goal was. You know, was you kind of had to have that drive, because I mean, there were times. I remember my first year of college, I didn't see my family for probably 8-9 months. You know, first year there, like total culture shock. You know, I grew up in the city my whole life, going from the city, going out.